Very good morning to all. Thank you for coming so early in the morning. I think everybody uh, went late after the party. So we'll start with the case study of the KKCL. They have 4-5 brands: Killer, Lawman, Easiest, Integrity. So it's about their supply chain management. So they have a number of production units, their warehouses, 100 plus distributors, and K-Launch and as well as Killer Jeans, Killer with the Killer brand. I think 220 stores.
270 at present, 230 operational, 14 fit out.
Okay, and K-Launch
K-Launch is 250 plus.
total.
We somewhere close to 520.
It's
The
a total
retail footprint.
stores. It's around 500 stores, and and 650 SIS. So it's a huge network. Say like it starts from manufacturing, which is in itself it's a big job. So Lakhbir, if we start, say like there are very few brands which are starting from manufacturing to till retail. So like what changes you have seen, because this brand is from say like 80s. Say like if you tell about your journey from where you have started, now you are right now, and how do you implement this technology and what kind of the benefits you are getting it.
Good morning, everybody. You rightly said that this organization had a manufacturing background. So there's a transmission from a manufacturer to a trader, from a trader to a brand to retailer. So
Right.
that's the journey. We are very strong in kitchen because we have strong manufacturing units. As you rightly said, we got units in Bombay, Vapi, Daman. Then you have some product line which you outsource. The journey has been that we started with denim wear, then we entered into other segment categories, including the outsourcing. All four brands predominantly denim driven. Then it shifted to B2B module, which is very, very strong. Killer, Lawman, Integrity, all five brands, what you named. We are very strong, a very thick business coming from B2B, which is distribution network. Within that distribution network, we got a modern trade, which is shop in shop, which you rightly said, 650 terminals where client is interacting with the brand the way brand wants to interact with the customer. If you are shopping at Capsons or at, say, Options or at Pothys in South, the client is interacting with the brand in the similar way, the way he is interacting at a 1,000 square feet exclusive store. The treatment in terms of look and feel, product, merchandise, lending the same garment at the same time. So it's aligned. Then we got footprint with Reliance. We are the second biggest brand with them, available on around 700 terminals. And then the retail segment came when we shifted from uh, brand to a retailer, when we started opening up Killer exclusive store. Pre-COVID, we were somewhere around 32 stores exclusively for flagship brand Killer, now which is 230 operational currently, 40 are in pipeline. So coming back to when technology helped us, of course, starting from the line presentation which you do 6 months in advance, when you are showcasing your entire range. Say we offer somewhere close to 2100 live garments to trade in one brand.
Wow.
So that's what we showcase. And then they come and then they plan in advance. Like whatever I'm going to deliver in Diwali has already been booked in February month
Right.
23. So starting from line presentation, the order management system, ensuring our OTIF on time in full, which is say we target 90%, we should ensure that the right garment is getting landed at the right merchandise. So similar way, half sleeve shirt in Goa is seen in a different way than Chandigarh or in Jammu. So there's a seasonality factor. So from OMS, order management system, what you take it in line presentation, then aligning that OMS with the production team, sourcing team, outsourcing team is the another. Then how that product planning PPC team is in talk with production. Similar way, the supply chain team, when you have a month-wise pickup plan, so you ensure that, okay, this pink shirt, this pink printed shirt, this pink blazer should land in one go before Holi. That's the OTIF. So once you have technology in place, only then you can do it. Otherwise, you can't, you know, because you are going to promote that particular pink printed shirt in your TVC, on your hoardings, in your print. So that's where technology comes and contribute to ensure that the entire end-to-end supply chain is aligned. So that's how.
So it's in lakhs of pieces, say like where we store it, and moreover there are the n number of vendors also involved in it. To say like make a garment, we need to procure a lot of raw material, right? And if that raw material is not timely delivered, so again we are late. It's not our fault, it is our vendor's fault. So how do you manage that one?
See, earlier we had the same challenge when what you rightly said, that the raw material procurement, being it the timing of when it is getting landed, be it issuing the cutting chart, be it the wastage, because it is not technology driven. आज एक लेबर नहीं आया एक दिन जो कटिंग मास्टर सो कॉल्ड है, it will lead to a different loss of sale, loss of supply chain. But when it is in system, when it is in ERP, when it is in automotive, as you said that lakh of garment, let me correct, we are going to touch 1 crore garment as a company in a year.
Right.
So if you save, say 0.5 of that particular one, you can see the impact on the overall. So yes, in case of when it comes raw material, denim, shirts and cotton trouser, this is what we procure fabric at the factory level. Otherwise, in case of when it comes to the winter wear, knits wear, blazers, or the accessories line, inner wear, leather wear, so that is completely through outsource.
लखबीर जी, ये लाइक मैंने बहुत सारे प्रोडक्शन यूनिट्स में देखा है कि जहाँ पर आपका बॉम्ब नहीं डिफाइंड होता है, जहाँ प्रोसेस वाइज आपके स्टेजेस नहीं होते हैं, तो वहाँ आपका फैब्रिक जो है, लाइक आप इशू करते हैं फैब्रिक, आपने इशू किया 100 मीटर एंड रिक्वायर्ड था 90.5 मीटर, और 9.5 मीटर जो है वो कहाँ गया, कहाँ पड़ा, वो कहीं पता नहीं चलता था. So which, like when we implemented at your place, so then it is a tracked everywhere.
It's all digital, it's all visible. Not only in this, like when we were doing it manually, so a cutting chart of 32 waist denim versus cutting chart of a 38 size denim, it makes a lot of difference.
Yeah.
So we are definitely saving in that way, starting from PPC stage to the final product. Few products are byproduct with us, like boxer shorts is a byproduct. Whatever is the leftover of shirt fabric, we use it in that way. So that's where technology comes and help. Okay, after this, from this particular wastage or so-called leftover merchandise, you can have the second line, like the pocketing material in case of denim, patch pocket. So that's, yes, that's helping us out.
लखवी जी एक अपना जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन यूनिट्स हैं और रिटेल है, लाइक एवरीवेयर वी आर सेलिंग टू द एंड कंज्यूमर्स, राइट, वेदर इट इज गोइंग टू द डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर टू रिटेलर एंड रिटेलर टू द एंड कंज्यूमर, एज वेल एज यू हैव योर ओन ईबीओज, वहाँ से भी एंड कंज्यूमर तक पहुँचता है। तो वहाँ पर इट इज़ एवरीवेयर इज द फिनिश प्रोडक्ट। तो ये इतनी जगह को टोटली ऑटोमाइज करना, वो आपका एक्सपीरियंस कहा कैसे रहा?
I think that's where the beauty lies. If you ask me, because being a sales guy, when I look after more on a dining table as compared to the kitchen, yes, that's where actually technology plays role, and specifically logic when we are into a real-time billing. It's everything is on cloud. I got per brand, I got 23 distributors in Killer, 23 in Easis, close to 29 in Lawman. The inventory at the distributor warehouse is real time accessible to me. Whatever change in offer, whatever change in price, whatever aging of the merchandise lying there, what is the rotation of per category, per size, per color, per fit, it is all real time accessible to me. We got BI tools from Logic where I can see the data in the shape of dashboard. When it comes to the retail part, when you're interacting with the customer directly, ARS is a tool, automatic auto replenishment system, where you define that, okay, this particular category line is a type of yellow dal for me. So when you are showcasing 2100 garments, you know these 300 are in yellow dal segment for me, and these are pastas and fashion segment for me. So yellow dal has to be replenished on time. Only then you can rotate your inventory. Some gentleman was referring yesterday that we rotate 5 times is the best in the industry. In case of us, when we say core, we replenish, we rotate more than 6 times
Wow.
in a year, and that gives the profitability to the both the sides of the table. So ARS at distributor level, when we are ensuring that this particular blue denim offered at 2399 MRP should be available in this ratio at each distributor level, should be available in this particular ratio at each exclusive store. Based on their replenishment and lead period time, it should be available this much in the Daman warehouse. So that's where, and that particular data rotation of stock from retail point, from distributor point, is accessible to sales guy, is accessible to product guy, is accessible to merchandiser and to fabric guy. So he knows this is the rate of the sale, and then I need to procure this much fabric in advance. So that's the beauty. And in case if you have any focused category, if you have any pain category, pain product, then you can have a real time accessible that, okay, you start pushing that particular article, particular category. There was a time when after COVID, t-shirt was in demand, denim was last in the list, formal wear was struggling badly because there was
Yeah.
all
No,
work
no,
from home,
nobody was
only
going out.
top wear was selling. So we analyzed that, okay, knits, boxer short, lounge wear is the category in demand. That's where we were monitoring the category movement from sales guy to the product guy, the outsourcing.
लखवी जी अगर सिंगल डाटाबेस की बात करें जैसे आप मेंटेन कर रहे हो, या उससे पहले मैं एआरएस की बात करूँगा, तो एआरएस से क्या सेल्स पे क्या इम्पैक्ट आया?
We have grown. There's a double digit growth in sales in that particular category. Not only in increase in sale, it is correcting your decisions. My product guy was liking that maroon shirt should be a part of yellow dal, should be a part of core. But except Andhra, you were not able to sell anywhere. It was as good as. So filtering down your ARS model for that particular category, putting more focus on this some other category, some other product line. So that has helped us because it is helping you out in maximizing your rotation and minimizing your stock aging.
So it means, say, like you can plan region to region your ARS.
Absolutely. So
Fantastic.
if I have to say, the straight fit article is getting sold more in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and West Bengal. I offer one T-shirt which is with pocket and without pocket. Now, with pocket is getting sold only in West Bengal and Tamil Nadu. But when it comes to Punjab, North, the West line, they don't want to see a garment with pocket. So that's why where you see the data in one go, size movement, fit movement, that's the beauty in AR.
As well as, say, like, would you like to share something on the SIS or the LFR model also?
SIS logic has given us a technique of mirror image because the end retailer is not following my POS. The only common talking point is the EN code. So he reads that 13-digit code through the EN file, through the PT file, what I give it to him. I have each and every terminal in my logic software, the retailer terminal. They throw data to us at the end of the every month. We simply export the data to that particular mirror image. I can access the data of those 650 shop in shop the way I'm evaluating my retail outlet data. I can see aging, I can see season, I can see category performance, I can see the rate of sale. So that's the beauty. Otherwise, I've seen brands, I'm in the industry for the last 21 years, I've seen brands struggling कि यार इनका डाटा इस फॉर्मेट में है, इसमें डेट ऐसे है, इसमें इन्होंने जीन्स दिखा दिया है, इसमें इन्होंने डेनिम दिखा दिया है. तो how to speak the same language? How somebody can evaluate the data and plan your, tertiary plan or your
Yeah.
business plan accordingly. So thanks to Logic, we got that tool with us, which is in sync for your retail as well as your shopping shop.
So you touched on the, say, manufacturing, then you have the warehouse. I think you are coming with the new warehouse also. It's,
It's 1 lakh square feet.
yeah.
WMS has already been part with us in Daman, and we are going to fine tune further, and it is going to be very, very automotive because when you are dealing in 1 crore garments per year, so you need to have those
Yeah.
facilities.
I think it's good enough. Anybody have questions?
Hi, good morning. I'm Vikram from Landmark Group. So, looks like you have a lot of good practices in place. I saw right from manufacturing and waste management all the way to landing your product to replenishment. My question was on your auto replenishment. Is it completely automated by Logic ERP, as you said, or is there a proposal that the ERP puts up and your merchandisers then take a decision on top of that?
Actually, it is a document is automatically generated. So first, I'll let you know. Say, like in the garment industry, and some, say, like if we talk about the FMCG industry, that is SKU based, and our fashion industry is totally category based. And on the category, we need in a particular category, so there we need, say, 120 pieces into that one. And as well as, say, like on the SKU basis, whatever the falling for that category down, so it will take decision. So for example, I don't have that SKU, so the next SKU I can fill it. And moreover, the companies can take decision, like for example, from that store, particular store, it's 100 quantities required from particular category, right? So in that category, what they have launched new. So always out of the 100, say like 30 will, the new will go. तो 30 पीसेस नए जाएंगे जो पहले नहीं गए थे और 70 दूसरे से रिप्लेस होंगे ना कि पिछले 100 से होंगे. So it is all automated.
How do
I
you?
will, I will add one. You said when the auto replenishment for core, what I said, yellow dal versus the fashion. I think Sarabji ji has touched that fashion part also. Let me tell you the execution of core. In B2B level, they are throwing information to us because it's a buy and sell model. You have to take the confirmation of the partner as well. कि सर इतने पीस का आपका replenishment model बन रहा है. That data is thrown to us by the logic because you have to keep on multiple factor in mind that Durga Puja, replenishment of stock in September is treated as separately versus post Durga Puja. But when it comes to B2C, a retail counter, though there is a limitation, there is a condition that it has to be minimum 10 pieces, keeping the logistic cost in mind, but we have given that liberty, let it be even 3 pieces garment, 32 size blue denim getting sold on Friday night. Saturday it has to move from the master franchisee warehouse. So in retail it is completely conditionless. In case of B2B, yes, you have to keep the second party in aligned.
Okay, so just a follow-up question. So I agree. My next question was going to be about how do you handle these situations like a Durga Puja, right, where there's a sudden spike. So notwithstanding those situations, okay, on a regular day and week of the year, is your auto replenishment completely automated? Does the system just work slow by itself, or do you have people taking a decision on top of what the system gives you?
Of course, technology has to be governed and monitored by individuals. Merchandising team is there. Coming back to your first question, yes, in case of Durga Puja or Onam or Diwali for Tamil Nadu, we have our order management system, which I said, and the line presentation when you are saying month-wise pickup plan, logic helps us that these particular segment has been liked by one particular category. Those are in the priority list. Those garments are going to land first in Daman. Those will be treated separately than the other garment liked by Punjab dealer or UP dealer, where there is no festival condition. So we treat them separately. Coming back to the second question, yes, merchandising team takes care for this, that, and they got a right in this. कि अगर आज दुर्गा पूजा के पहले मैं एक ब्लू डेनिम में 2442 को ऑटो रिप्लेनिशमेंट में डाल रहा था, पोस्ट दुर्गा पूजा इट विल कम 1 to 1, so that we can ensure the best rotation.
Okay, and that's readily available with Logic ERP?
Yeah, it's readily available. Number two, what I want to add on, in B2B, when there is, say like replenishment or the order comes, then there is the approval system is also there, right? And it is a multiple approval. First, there is from the sales team or the sales manager. He is going to approve it. When he approves it, then it goes to the finance team. The finance manager approves it, then it is available for a delivery. Then it goes for the pick list and the delivery orders and those kind of things.
Okay, I know we are out of time, but I have one more question to kind of complete my thought process here. So you must be selling online as well, right? This auto replenishment that you're talking about is only for your stores, or how do you build in the online consumption and replenishment for that as well?
See, with us, we treat online business little differently. We got killerjeans.com, which is our on-site, own website. ARS is applicable there because we work on very limited inventory. If you go and browse killerjeans.com, you will not find 2100 product line there. And when it comes to marketplace, we are exclusively available with Flipkart, not with other player for this financial year. Some commitments part, and we do a SMU line for that. So there's a special merchandise unit for online and separate for offline, and it is all on a different, keeping the commercial in mind.
Yeah,
So we
inventory
don't
is
mix
separate.
petrol and diesel together.
Inventory is
Petrol
separate.
is separate, diesel is separate for
Got
us.
it. Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.